All right, hello everybody at Folk Alliance International. I'm Bree Murphy. We're coming at you live from Nashville, Tennessee, and the crunching in the background is my cat tearing up a box that we forgot to take out of the room. She should stop pretty soon.
Nelly, why are you doing that?
Hopefully that'll stop soon.
She didn't. She waited until just when we started.
She hasn't. It was literally as I was clicking go live, she jumped in the box and started going at it. That's how it goes, and that's okay. So happy to be doing this for this Folk Alliance, even though we are not all together, which is a bummer, because Folk Alliance is an awesome conference, and I didn't get to go to it last year. And wait, was it canceled last year? Maybe it was canceled last year. I don't remember. I don't remember when it was supposed to be. I think it was canceled because I was thinking about going.
Maybe someone out there knows.
Maybe somebody out there knows. Oh, we lost the camera again. Well, maybe it'll come back someday. So
why'd you do that?
We're having all kinds of technical difficulties in
Zoom.
Bree Murphy Music Land tonight, ones that don't usually happen. If you're out there and listening, the music is going to be great. We might be a little bit blurry, but the music is going to be great. So we're going to get going, and then I'm going to pause to try and fix the camera if it doesn't fix itself. But we're going to go ahead and start with this song. This is going to be on an upcoming album. It's called The Officer's Wife, and it's about a marriage that is falling apart because the man has PTSD from serving overseas and has become an alcoholic and an addict, and their marriage is falling apart. So this is called The Officer's Wife. Dawn comes and the phone rings. She's already up, waiting to hear his voice at the end of the line. She's got a white picket fence and a big diamond ring. She's always on time. You'd never guess a thing was wrong in the life of an officer's wife. But the man that she hears ain't the man that she's hearing now. 'Cause the man that he was ain't the man who will come back around. He dreams on the front lines, everything's red, nothing's alright, and she holds him as he fights his memories. His eyes are still blue, but the rest of him's lost, and nobody told her this is the cost of a life as an officer's wife. And the man that he was ain't the man that she's holding now. 'Cause the man that he was ain't the man who came back around. And the months go by and the drinks go down, and she puts on a smile for the rest of the town. Because an officer's wife is the strongest around. She can't turn back and she can't break down. She won't break down. Dawn comes and the phone rings. She's already up, but hearing his voice is a shock. After all of these years, the last she knew, he was doing hard time, rock bottom broke, and that was the end of her life as an officer's wife. And the man that she loved is the man that she's hearing now. And she's happy for him, but it's too late to turn around. And the months go by and the drinks go down, and she puts on a smile for the rest of the town. Because an officer's wife is the strongest around. She can't turn back and she can't break down. The months go by and the drinks go down, and she puts on a smile for the rest of the town. 'Cause an officer's wife is the strongest around. She can't turn back and she can't break down. She won't break down.
Hey, we're kind of in focus.
That was, Joe, move forward.
Okay, well, I gotta turn a knob here.
Oh, we got the photo back. I mean, the picture back, at least for now. So I'm not gonna get up, and there it goes. Sorry for the picture quality, y'all. I have been having so many technical issues over the past few days. It's not even funny.
No.
Yes, so many technical issues, but it's okay because we're here at virtual FAI. Peter just threw his capo across the room, but it's okay because he's so good that he doesn't need one. We're having fun. I wanted to take a moment and acknowledge the native land that we are on, which is an FAI practice and a wonderful practice in general. And so we are on East Cherokee land, and that is an acknowledgement of that tribal land.
Right, that's awesome.
And we lost the video again, but it's okay.
If we press the little button.
Do you want to try?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, we're gonna try pressing the little button. It's not gonna work because you're. Oh, okay.
I have the touch.
Oh, we got a cat. Hello, Nellie. Oh, this is Nellie. And the video just went again.
I'll just do this each time.
Okay, perfect. Hopefully that'll work each time. Maybe Nellie will hang out for this next one. She usually doesn't like being picked up, but
shall we do another?
Yes, we shall do another. So we're working on a record right now, and we have been for about almost 2 years. I took
it's been a long process.
It has been a long process. I did a crazy thing and kind of dropped everything in Nashville momentarily to go work for Cory Booker on his presidential campaign in 2019. So that put it on hold, and then we got back. I got back. You weren't there. I got back. The pandemic hit.
And a tornado.
And all kinds of things as 2020, as you all know, because you all experienced 2020. Anyway, this next song is called Belief, and it's about, even though everything seems to be falling apart, it's gonna be okay, and we're gonna make it through. We're gonna find the light at the end of the tunnel. So,
ready?
This is Belief.
1.
Last night you woke me from a bad dream. It seems my mind is always running away. There's no degree for how I feel in times like these. So baby, just hold me and tell me it'll be okay. We keep trying to tie our ghosts to the hope of tomorrow, but we'll never be free till we know what it means to face our sorrows. The high road might be harder, but the struggle makes us stronger, and a broken heart might bring us to our knees. Giving up would be so easy, but I choose belief. It's the wildflower growing through the bricks in a downtown bar, and the ocean tide that comes and goes no matter where you are. It's the way the western sky gathers pinks and blues just to say goodnight, then lets me know it's gonna be alright. I know it feels like all the walls are closing in, but mercy comes in darkness, and this is where we are born again. The high road might be harder, but the struggle makes us stronger, and a broken heart might bring us to our knees. Giving up would be so easy. The high road might be harder, but the struggle makes us stronger. And a broken heart might bring us to our knees. Giving up would be so easy, but I choose believe, believe,
Yay.
That's belief. You gotta press the button again.
I thought it stayed.
I'm gonna take a moment and check the comments
Hey,
here.
look, everyone.
Hey
Hello.
Nick, hey Josh, hey Don, hey Mom, hi Hayden. I am doing well. Despite the technical difficulties, I'm doing very well. It is a cat jam.
It's crazy.
Hey JD Knight.
And check that out.
Been living independently on my own for 3 years so far. That's so awesome. That's really great.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Good for you. That's so cool.
It's from
Thank you
the
for
UK.
sharing that.
It's probably pretty late in the UK.
That's rad. It is very late in the UK. You must be a night owl, Hayden. I am always asleep at, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 13 in the morning.
Wow. That's very
Don,
rare.
last year doesn't count. You are very correct. You're watching on YouTube from, oh, that's where you saw. Hi, Mark. Thanks for being here. Cool. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Sorry for the tech difficulties again. I'm just going to keep apologizing for those. This next one is also going to be on the upcoming record. And actually, I lied about never being up at 2:15 in the morning because I wrote this one at about 2:15 in the morning. I had a bout of insomnia, and I, for some reason, I had just been reading some Henry Wadsworth Longfellow poems, and so I tried to write a poem kind of in his style, and then I tweaked it a little bit and turned it into this song. And so a lot of his work is very nature-driven, and this is called The Pines, and it's got a lot of nature imagery in it.
Ready?
So here we go.
Oh.
I heard a bird sing in the pines, a song much kinder than these times, wild and sweet a melody to ease a troubled heart. Wild and sweet, she sings to me. Wild and sweet, her melody. This curse we brought upon ourselves rains down ash and makes life hell. Deep is our need to hear her sing a song to ease her heart. Wild and sweet, she sings to me. Wild and sweet, her melody. The song will end long after mine among the hills, the rocks, the pines, and rolling down into the river with the rain. And the bird is singing still, her song is wise and stronger willed than any man. There's no such thing as easy death. We drown our fears and place our bets. And when we go, hope for a road to ease our troubled hearts. Wild and sweet, she sings to me. Wild and sweet, her melody. Wild and sweet, she sings to me. Wild and sweet, her melody. All right. That was fun. That was we've done that a little differently in the past, and I think I like it how we just did it. So that's good.
Good.
To continue with the nature theme here, I did put out a couple singles last year, and gonna do one of those for you now. In case you didn't see already, I have another one of these on Thursday evening, same time, same place. Well, not exactly the same place, it's a different link, but almost the same place.
Same internet.
Same internet. We're gonna be in the same place. You might be in the same place too. But we'll be doing some different songs on Thursday if you want to come back and check it out. And I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the camera in between now and then as well. But that, all that to say, this is another nature-inspired song, and I wrote it when I was up in New Hampshire. I was about 15 minutes away from the ocean, and there was this beautiful trail on the shoreline that kind of ran from. I was living in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and there's a place where the river runs out and meets the bay, and then the bay enters into the Atlantic Ocean there, and it enters the ocean at Odiorn Point. And so I was walking out there and wrote the lyrics to this song, and went back home and finished it up with the melody and the guitar that I had up there with me. Mm-hmm. And then we cut it. So if you like what you hear, you can find it. It's out on all streaming services. This is where the ocean meets the bay. I love you at the place where the ocean meets the bay, where the salt turns fresh and all the storms give way, where the calmer tides turn in a moon-directed play. I love you where the ocean meets the bay. I love you at the place where the bay meets the river, where the sun strikes the rocks and turns them into silver, where the ducks go to fish and the fish start to shiver. I love you where the bay meets the river. And every time I hear your voice, it echoes in my dreams. Every time you kiss my mouth, I wish you didn't have to leave. Every time we say goodbye, I think about the times we'll say hello. And please don't go. Love you at the place where the river meets the road, where the only one we've ever known. Okay, let's start that verse again.
I do the solo again?
Sure. You got it. I love you at the place where the river meets the road, the lonely one we walk and wait, the only one we've ever known. I love you even though it'd be much easier to let you go. And I love you most of all when the road brings us home. Every time I hear your voice, it echoes in my dreams. Every time you kiss my mouth, I wish I didn't have to leave. Every time we say goodbye, I think about the times we'll say hello. And please don't go. Hello. And please don't go. Hello. Please don't go. That's where the ocean meets the bay.
Who wrote that, man?
I don't
The guitar
know.
part's really hard.
Give it up for Peter Ferguson. He wrote that guitar part. And we
My
haven't
hand hurts.
we haven't played that in a while. So this week has been a little bit of an out of character week for us. We had a bit of a dog fiasco in the middle of the week, and Jojo ended up with a bite. He's fine. But
Jojo's a dog.
we made a trip to the emergency vet. And then I woke up the next morning with a really bad sprained neck from being jerked around on the leash. So the show must go on, as they say, and just ticking the boxes of things that I have while I play shows. So the moral of that story is you never know what's going on with any given person you see
It's
on
true.
stage.
Especially on a live stream.
Especially
Who
in a live
knows?
stream. Although especially in like live shows too, you really don't know what is going on.
Shall we see what the people have to say?
Should we see what the people have to say? Sure. Let's see.
When the pandemic ends, I hope you come to the UK.
I would love to come to the UK.
Yeah.
I want to come to the UK so badly. Fun fact, I lived in England when I was 9 for about half the year. I went to school there. I did my fall of 4th year in England. And I still have some friends I keep in touch with today. England is very cool. I didn't want to come back to the States. But the States are cool too.
So are
Don't get me
these
wrong.
the FAI people too? Is that like...
They're
all
just
show up?
all the people are showing up.
That's cool.
Which is very cool. All right, we've got more music for you.
Yeah.
This next song is a breakup song. It's called Last Clean Shirt. Took the first state highway past the hard luck trees to the Tennessee state line where you said you would wait for me. And there's no such thing as a lost cause. Oh, the things you believe when you're falling in love. We sat on the boardwalk in the salt and the sand and the cigarette smoke. You never gave enough of your time for me to hold on to so much hope. And there's no such thing as a lost cause. Oh, the things you falling in love. Yeah, there's no such thing as a lost cause. You put your sunglasses on and you don't say a thing, 'cause the words have turned to dirt. You sing the same sad folk songs, wearing my pain like it's my last clean shirt. You put your sunglasses on and you don't say a thing, 'cause the words have turned to dirt. I sing the same sad folk songs, wearing my pain like it's my last clean shirt. And there's no such thing as a lost cause. All the things you believe when you're falling in love. Yeah, there's no such thing as a lost cause. All the things you believe when you're falling in love. Cherry blossoms in Virginia test the sun-kissed air. They know the key to the springtime is belief that it'll come back each year. There's no such thing as a lost cause. Just a time when you know that you've got to move on. That is Last Clean Shirt. I need to fix my ears, maybe. So this album, which is in process, should be out by the end of the year. We are shooting for release yet this year. If not, it will be out very early 2022. Doing all the things right. If you like what you're hearing, you can find me. I have 2 albums and some singles out on all the places where you can stream music. And I also have a Patreon. Starting at $3 a month, you can support what I do and what we do. We put out videos every week on YouTube, and I send out a weekly newsletter that I call a virtual care package with lots of different articles and things that I've been pondering throughout the week. I ponder things a lot. True. This next song is a very character-driven song. It's about a woman named Mary who doesn't exist in real life, but in my mind, she has just gone through a really rough breakup, and she gets back home, and it's kind of the story unfolding of her journey forward from continually getting herself into bad relationships. So this is Mary's home.
This song has every chord.
This song
all the
has
chords.
every chord. You're welcome.
They're all in it.
Mary's home. The door squeaks and then it's closed. She takes off her black wool coat, sits down and sighs. Mary's home. She paces the scratched pine floor. Dinner forgets its warmth, waiting on her, reaching for something stronger. Just a cold one won't do. She's tired in a way that can break a steel track, reaching for something steadfast, something that can hold her as her body becomes a map of her past. And being alone doesn't hurt half as bad when the bed gets to feel twice its size. Deep down she knows she's the one, choosing lovers who don't know how to treat her heart right. Rounding the witching hour, knowing from here that the light will always grow. Mary's home. heart in that merry groves, winding back to the most beautiful roses. Some even bloom in the night, reaching for something stronger. Just a cold one won't do. She's tired in a way that could break a steel track, reaching for something steadfast, something that can hold her as her body becomes a map of her past. And being alone doesn't hurt half as bad when the bed gets to feel twice its size. Deep down she knows she's the one, choosing lovers who don't know how to treat her heart right. Rounding the witching hour, knowing from here that the light can only grow. Mary's home. Mary's home. Mary's home. Mary's home.
Yeah.
All the chords in one song.
They're all there.
They're all there. Not really, but almost.
I can't take credit for that quote. When we were tracking that, the keyboard player, who's very rad, after a take, he was like, well, you did it. You wrote a song with every chord.
Well, yeah, we're really stoked about the crew that's on this record. We've got Megan Karchman, who's an incredible drummer, and we've got Peter, who's producing it and playing all the guitars and some of the keys, and Chris Sancho on bass, who is Ashley McBride's bass player, and you can hear him on her latest record, and Billy Justino on keys, who was formerly with the Brothers Osborne. He just took a gig with Eric Church, so you can catch him with them. Yeah,
Accomplished group of
very accomplished group of people, just like us. I was a semifinalist in the International Songwriting Competition last year, so there. And the song that was the semifinalist is what we're going to do for you next. The
Yes.
best thing.
that one.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Out comes the
I
capo.
always forget what key this one.
It's an A.
Okay.
A for apples. And alpha.
I think I really like this capo after all.
The fine folks at G7 Capos, we met them at NAMM a couple years ago. This is a love song. It's just a straight up traditional love song. I played it at a interview, like a radio interview thing once, and the guy, and this was a great compliment. He was like, it sounds like a Guy Clark song, which is
Oh, that's, yeah.
which is a very big compliment. I appreciated that. This is the best thing.
Go on.
We got a tune first, though. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
I think I like the capo.
We've got more music coming your way. Another rainy Friday night, blurry taillights on the drive. I didn't plan on loving you. I was just trying to make it through. I've always been hard on myself. I carry my battles like a warning bell. I didn't mean to let down my guard, but I've never felt safe like I do in your arms. And I don't place bets on life or love or happiness, but there's one thing that's clear to see. You're the best thing that's happened to me. Walking down 12th Avenue, hand in hand like it's always been me and you. I didn't mean to act so tough. I didn't know my love could be enough. And I But there's one thing that's clear to see. You're the best thing that's happened to me. I've seen a lot of heartbreak from love I thought was true. I'd do it all again if it's the road that leads to you. If it's the road that leads to you. I don't place bets on life or love or happiness, but there's one thing that's clear to see. On life or love or happiness, but there's one thing that's clear to see. You're the best thing that's happened to me. That was the best thing. That's also going to be on the upcoming record. So we're doing almost all new songs tonight. We've got one more brand new one, and then we're going to close out with 2 old ones that we're actually re-recording for the upcoming record. It's funny how things evolve over time and how artists evolve over time, and you can see that in other artists, and when you do this for a while, you can see it in yourself too, and you realize that the way you did some songs maybe wasn't exactly the thing you want out there. So these 2 songs that we're re-recording are, I love what they were, but they're very representative of kind of my first effort at being a solo artist, which was in 2015. I was on the road as a fiddle player with kind of a B circuit touring band. And after about a year with them, I was like, you know what? I need to get off the road and do this thing. That's a very squeaky water bottle.
It's the squeakiest one I got.
I know it is. Do the thing. Get off the road, do the thing, get back on the road as myself.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But it's been great. Anyway, all that to say, yeah. This next one we're going to do is a brand new one. It's Peter and I wrote it together, and it's inspired by this woman who is very present on the Portsmouth, well, not just Portsmouth, the New Hampshire open mic scene. And she's an incredible poet, and she's so inspiring, and she just gets up and dances to everything. And I had amazing conversations with her, and she's just this incredible free spirit, and I talked to her about her life and all these things that she'd done, and I wanted to try and encapsulate that in a song. So this is called Priscilla.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Sunshine stayed in 75. Smile on her face like gold in a mine. A guitar case full of scribbled poems. Couldn't care less where she was going. Oh, Priscilla, da 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 da. Oh, Priscilla, dee 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 dee. Oh, Priscilla, do 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 do. Won't you take me with you? Tarot cards tell her when to move along. She says, wherever you are is where you belong. She chooses her way by the phase of the moon. nobody to tell she'll be home soon. Oh, Priscilla, da 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 da. Oh, Priscilla, dee 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 dee. Oh, Priscilla, do 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 do. Won't you take me with you? It's a hell of a road from coast to coast. It's a hell of a road from coast to coast. It's a hell of a road from coast to coast. So we better get going. Priscilla, da 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 da. Sing along if you know it. Oh, Priscilla, dee 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 dee. Oh, Priscilla, do 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 do. Won't you take me with you? Awesome.
Yeah.
That one's going to be a fun one. All right, we've got two more for you. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water, and hopefully nothing happens to the video. Nothing happened to the video.
Comes
It's
first.
wonderful.
Have the folks said anything?
I don't know if the people have said anything. Hello, Julia. Oh, that was it. That came...
See, they didn't show up on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
did they not? Or did they?
No, they didn't. Hello out there. Sorry I'm missing a few seconds ago.
Let's hear that.
Tristan.
Oh, very rad.
Hello from Australia. Wow. That's cool.
Where in
Where in
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin did you grow up?
I was born in Wisconsin too.
He was born in Madison. I was born and raised in Eau Claire. Memorial High School. Go Old Abes. An Old Abe is a Civil War eagle. It's like a specific Civil War eagle that was our high school mascot. He was a very heroic Civil War eagle. And then I went to college and my mascot was blue. Not like the Blue Devils, just blue. We were just an adjective. No nouns for Wellesley College. Thanks, Donna. I'm glad you like Priscilla. It's gonna be a really fun one. All right, I think we got comments under control. These last two, if you've been hanging out with me for a while, you're gonna recognize them. But we are redoing them, and you might find some surprises in there. So, let's do it. Class of 2007, Memorial High School, yeah! That was my class.
Ready?
Yes. Her soul is cracked and a bit mismatched like the plates in the kitchen sink. She holds her breath like it's all that's left and slips that diamond ring off of her finger. She wasn't meant to say forever. She might go left or she might go right, or she might just learn how to fly. She might fall down but she won't go back, 'cause a love like that is the darkest blackout curtain. You can't see how much she's hurting. A heart like hers is built for breaking chains. She's like the snow in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma or a rose in Arizona. She's permanent, like a promise that you made at 16. She's a storm on the horizon. You crave her rain, but you fear her lightning. If you're lucky, you can love her for a little while, but then you gotta leave her wild. After she left, he found her new address and sent her roses every day. He should have known better, but he wrote a love letter to go with each bouquet. No words could change her. She threw them all away. A heart like hers is built for breaking chains. She's like the snow in Oklahoma or a rose in Arizona. She is permanent, like a promise that you made at 16. She's a storm on the horizon. You crave her rain, but you fear her lightning. If you're lucky, you can love her for a little while, then you gotta leave her wild. We all live through busted hearts and broken homes. Someday we learn to let them go. She's like the snow in Oklahoma or a rose in Arizona. She's permanent, like a promise that you made at 16. She's a storm on the horizon. You crave her rain, but you fear her lightning. If you're lucky, you can love her for a little while, but then you gotta leave her wild. You gotta leave her wild.
Man, that is so cool.
Josh says this will always be my favorite Bree song. I'm glad you were here to hear it. Oops, don't want to navigate away from that. Goodness gracious. All right, folks, we've got one more song for you tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for being here
Yes.
when you could be so many other places.
On the internet.
Or in
real life.
anywhere. You could be anywhere. You could be somewhere without internet.
We will see you for real next year.
Yes, we will see you for real next year. I will have a new record out. It's going to be great. If you want me to come to where you are, a good way to do that is to tell the local music people that you want me to come to where you are.
Who are the local music people?
Anybody who is involved in music there.
They could tell you.
You could also tell me, and I can do my best to come there. This has been a show, and we have another one this Thursday.
Miss Christine.
Stay safe. Hey, Christine. Thanks for hanging
That's
out
cool.
for a little bit here. Thanks, Don. And Hayden, sounds like you might be leaving. You stay safe as well. We'll come see you in the UK next year. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Yeah, seriously.
Um,
That'd be very cool.
One more song. This song was also a semifinalist in the 2017 International Songwriting Competition. One of these days, I'm going to make it past the semifinalists like a rabbit. This is
Like a rat.
yes, I don't know.
Gonna hop
Did I mention?
right over.
Anyway, this is called "Throw Down My Heart." I love ending shows with this song. We're redoing it for the record, and you might definitely stay around for the whole thing because there's a great surprise at the end. Thank you all for being here. Keach.
Okay, ready? Do you want to start it?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice and slow.
Life is a cigarette. It burns dirty and it burns too fast. Love is a frozen lake. You can't see the bottom till it's too late. And the road is a knife. It brought me to my knees and robbed me blind from all the things I thought I'd find out there in the wide, wide world. It gave me pennies instead of dimes. It gave me blood instead of wine. It was a siren song, it did me wrong, but now I'm coming home. And I'll throw down my heart, I'll throw down my soul, I'll burn down this ship to get back home. And it might look like ashes, it might feel like shame. You might think that I'm broken, but I'm finding grace. I met a lover and a liar and a charmer, and oh, a brood. I met a lover and a lion and saw something that looked like the truth. On the outside I was late nights and the spotlight, and oh, the stage. I thought I'd never been so tired, fighting fire after fire. Another 1,000 miles of smoke and alibis, but now I'm coming home. And I'll throw down my heart, I'll throw down my soul, I'll burn down this ship as soon as I get back home. And it might look like ashes, it might feel like shame. You might think that I'm broken, but I'm finding grace. And the light can only shine if we leave the darkness behind. Yeah, the light can only shine if we leave the darkness behind. And I'll throw down my heart, I'll throw down my soul, I'll burn down this ship as soon as I get back home. And it might look like ashes, it might feel like shame. You might think that I'm broken, but I'm finding grace. I'll throw down my heart, I'll throw down my soul, I'll burn down this ship as soon as I get back home. And it might look like ashes, it might feel like shame. You might think that I'm broken, but I'm finding grace. You might think that I'm broken, but I'm finding grace.
Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful week. It feels like a Friday to me. It's not Friday, but have a wonderful week. And
Be safe.
everybody be safe. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday. And if not, we will talk to
Same
you
songs, different order.
soon. No,
Maybe different songs.
it's going to be different songs.
Different songs.
Some different
order.
songs. Different order. Have a great night, y'all.